Governor Jeff Landry's abrupt pivot on the Solar for All initiative has ignited a firestorm of debate, revealing a stark ideological divide over energy policy and federal funding. What began as enthusiastic support for a $156 million federal program to bring clean energy and lower bills to Louisiana's most vulnerable residents has now morphed into scathing criticism. Landry now brands the initiative a green pipe dream of the left, claiming it would burden taxpayers and spike electricity costs. But here's where it gets tricky. The program's projects haven't even launched yet, and the governor's own administration had previously touted it as a lifeline for communities ravaged by hurricanes. Could this U-turn be more about politics than practicality? Let's break it down. The Solar for All program, a cornerstone of the 2022 Inflation Reduction Act, was designed to empower low-income households by subsidizing solar installations and community energy hubs. Louisiana's state-led version, rebranded as Solar for Y'all, promised to create backup power systems in storm-prone regions, a critical need for a state that averages 80 hours of outages annually due to extreme weather. Yet just as the program was gaining momentum, the Trump administration announced its cancellation, claiming Congress had eliminated the funding in a recent tax bill. EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin called it a grift, accusing middlemen of profiting while real progress stalled. But critics argue this framing ignores the program's potential to boost local economies and resilience. And this is the part most people miss: the legal battle brewing behind the scenes. While the Trump team insists Solar for All is dead, attorneys for nonprofits and state partners argue the federal funds are already legally binding. The Congressional Budget Office confirmed only $19 million of the $7 billion program was uncommitted at the time of its cancellation, meaning Louisiana's $156 million allocation is still on the table. Jillian Blanchard, an attorney with Lawyers for Good Government, calls the administration's stance completely unfounded, warning that abandoning these contracts could undermine trust in federal-state partnerships. This isn't just about solar panels, she says. It's about the rule of law versus political convenience. The real-world stakes are tangible. Consider the Sisters of the Holy Family in New Orleans, who partnered with Together Louisiana to develop a solar garden serving 700 low-income homes. The convent project was poised to become Solar for Y'all's flagship, with federal funds covering part of the $15 million cost. Now, developers are scrambling to secure alternative financing, a scramble that highlights the human cost of policy flip-flops. This kind of pulls out the rug from all of us, says Nathalie Jordy, a project backer. Yet even as uncertainty looms, the initiative's economic potential remains undeniable. Every $1 invested in the program could generate up to $5 in local economic activity, according to industry estimates. So where does this leave Louisiana? The state has until mid-September to challenge the EPA's decision in court, a move that could determine whether millions in promised funds vanish or fuel a renewable energy renaissance. For now, the question lingers. Is this a necessary correction of wasteful spending, or a dangerous precedent for federal accountability?